Hello and welcome to Photo Challenge number 11. This week's theme is one of my absolute favorites and something that I come back to for inspiration time and time again, which is weather. Weather, and I should say the seasons. Such a good source of inspiration because the weather will always change, the seasons change, so you can always find inspiration there. Today I'm going to redo this photo and I'm going to show you how I created this milky cloud in my coffee. As my location for this photo, I chose our bedroom because there was some gorgeous afternoon sunlight coming in through the blinds, which also created a really nice little pattern. Always when I do these type of photos, I make sure to have some interesting details on my sleeves and in the patterns and textures that I'm going to be wearing because the photo is pretty minimal, so all the details really come. So do make sure that you're really mindful about the textures and colors that you're using when you're doing a photo that is going to be as simple as this one. My camera is pretty heavy, so it's always a little bit of a strain to try to take these type of photos, especially when you also have liquid with the coffee that might spill, and then trying to get the photo from as straight above as possibly I could. So here I'm just taking a photo of just plainly the coffee, no milky clouds yet in it, and just making sure I have one really crisp, good photo. The next step is to make some milky foam, and then I've just cut out from some kitchen roll a little cloud. And first I tried to put it with these little buds on top, but that didn't really work. So then I just took a spoon and tried to get as much foam as possible. And then now comes the part where you have to be really quick. So I put my little foam cloud in the cup and then try to get a picture as fast as possible. Now it will probably stick to one side, but that's okay. We only need to get a few edges and some of that foam that we can then work with in Photoshop. I took a few different versions, and when I felt I had enough material, I proceeded to edit the photo. Now, first step is to just transfer the photos from my memory card onto my hard disk or my laptop. And I always shoot in RAW format, but I also have my camera on JPEG because when I go through the photos, the RAW format, it takes a very long time to load. So I can see the previews as JPEGs, because now here when I click on the RAW format, as you can see, the computer has to think for a very long time, and it's just not very practical when you want to see your photos. Okay, so we are going to edit the photos in Photoshop. And here you can see I just have the plain coffee cup, just with dark coffee, nothing special about that. And in the camera raw, I just tweaked the exposure, took down the highlights a little bit and the shadows, and then I did the same with my foam or with the cloud picture. The first step I do in Photoshop is I go in and duplicate my background so I don't edit the actual background at all. And after that, because I will be posting this photo on Instagram in 4x5, I also then change my canvas size to be 5000 times 4000 pixels, so a ratio of 4 or 5x4, 4x5. Then I go into my cloud and I select the cloud area, then I click copy from here and paste that into my main document. And then I just go into transform and just scale it down so it's the same size as my original coffee cup. Then with an eraser tool, I just get off all these edges until I'm pretty happy with it. And here around the edges, I don't have to be super careful because I'm gonna fix this a bit later. Then when I have this blotch of foam, I just went in and duplicated that, and then I flipped it horizontally. So now I have two of these blotches, and I'm going to merge them together, rotate them a little bit, and also use the eraser tool to just make them seamlessly come together to form one big cloud. And then the next thing that I'm going to do to form these edges, because now it doesn't really look very cloud-like, so I'm gonna go up here into filter, and there you can select the liquify tool, which is a super handy little tool to do these type of manipulations. I use this pressure tool, I think it's called, and just took my time in trying to get it into a really nice, cute cloud shape. And to make it look even more realistic and that this cloud was actually in my coffee cup, I used the burn tool, which makes whatever layer you're working on a little bit darker. So I just went around the edges and made them a little bit darker so they will just blend in my coffee a little bit better. And here is how the cloud looks now, but now we still need to add some raindrops. So I again duplicated this cloud layer, and then with the eraser tool, this will look very clumsy as you can see. I just started to create these raindrops, and then I just erased everything I didn't need. And when I had some raindrops to work with, I just copy pasted them, duplicated them, flipped them horizontally, vertically, rotated them, until I had nice looking raindrops that I was happy with. I did my final tweaks in Lightroom, and here is how the final result turned out. And then I also did a version with a little vintage spin on it with this lens flare on it from an app called Rookie Cam, just because I thought it was fun to try something a little bit different. All right, I cannot wait to see your weather-inspired photos next week. Remember to use the hashtag kikasphotochallenge. Here are some of the beautiful entries under the hashtag on Instagram. So do remember to use that so we can come and see your beautiful work. Next week is the last week of this photo challenge. Really excited to share the final photo challenge and a Monday video. So make sure to come back here on Monday and on Thursday, and have a nice weekend. Bye!
Hello, there's a bee in my bonnet, hello, hello, a bee in my bonnet, hello.